there is going to be much less white-knuckled incompetence from slick Scaramucci, right?
Yeah,
because
right.
he has an athlete. He's comfortable in front of the camera.
I think I do a great fucking job.
So that'll be interesting. But again, I know you'll get to it. But
Yes.
there's an extra degree of and as always, I don't know if you have the clip, but I have the transcript. I mean, his thing with Jake Tapper yesterday, where he could not wait to tell America that he got a phone call from Air Force One.
Well,
that was all he wanted to do.
You know what? We do have two clips of him, and we'll do what we have first the spiral football throw where he's basically like fellatioing Trump about his past athletic performance, and then actually I will say in this other comment from Jake Tapper, I think Scaramucci is heralding a much greater level of transparency in the White House by frankly publicly insulting Sarah Huckabee's appearance. But let's start with this the spiral football thing. How was the Sopranos junk bonds guy not Trump's original spokesperson is completely beyond me. But anyways, let's watch this.
Here's what I tell you about the president. He's the most competitive person I've ever met. Okay, I've seen this guy throw a dead spiral through a tire. I've seen him at Madison Square Garden with a top coat on. He's standing in the key and he's hitting foul shots and swishing them. Okay, he sinks 3-foot putts. I don't see this guy as a guy that's ever under siege. This is a very, very competitive person. Obviously, there's a lot of incoming that comes into the White House, but the president's a winner. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a lot of winning.
This guy's amazing. All right, and here he is, Ben, because this is just like the perfect Scaramucci intro. He's talking with Jake Tapper, and after, getting all excited about getting a call from Air Force One, he's talking about a broader strategy to improve White House comms. This is, I think, where he's also talking about threatening to fire leakers, but he had some very specific comments about his new colleague, Sarah Huckabee. And if you'll just forgive me, Ben, I'm going to just take a couple of seconds after this to do a very offensive Guido impression, but I'm going to need to do that. And then I'll have
looking forward to it.
Yes, please. All right, here we go.
And my job, as I see it, Jake, is that these people work with me, and I'm there to serve them. If you think about the American military, the leaders eat last. If you think about the American military, the leader's job is to serve the people that are working alongside of them. And so for Sarah Huckabee, I want to do everything I can to make her better at that podium. I think she's phenomenal there now. But like every athlete that's training for the Olympics, every day we got to make ourselves incrementally better. The only thing I asked Sarah, if you're watching, I love the hair and makeup person that we had on Friday. So I'd like to continue to use the hair and makeup person.
All right, Anthony, you can always swing by CNN. We have hair and makeup here.
So I didn't realize that we had. I didn't realize. Hey, whoever did hair and makeup on Friday, I'm surprised we still got fags working in the White House. They did an incredible fucking job. I'm gonna want to keep them. Hey, people say that we're not progressive about gender. That woman looked like a friggin' wildebeest, and whoever did it now, she looks like a normal, mediocre 5.5 soccer mom from Omaha. Let's keep that up, Sarah. You're doing a great job. I'm a servant leader. I eat fucking last.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very, very solid.
All right, Ben, I'm sorry. Go ahead. He said, I'm there to serve her, and he begins his privacy comments by insulting how she. I mean, it's just so bad, man.
Yeah, he's. When I said he's going to be worse, I'm pleased that I was on the TYT on Friday's show, and there was some thought because again, this guy's polished and he looks good on CNBC or whatever he was on before. That he'd be better at this job, but this is a job, as it always was. This is a job for professionals, even in a runaway mendacious administration like this one. And he is not a professional in any way about this. He's a bright guy, right? I mean, hey, he went to Tufts. Everybody who went to Tufts is a bright guy.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, this is what he puts. He gives a black mark to Tufts graduates with. I just want to say,
yes.
We're a proud group. So it's
Why?
a job for professionals, and he's not a professional. And that, I mean, I had not heard the hair and makeup comment. That is unbelievable. That is really
truly unbelievable.
And he couldn't help himself. Like, he started to say she needed to get better, and then he caught himself, and he's like, she's doing a great job now, but I'm going to support her. Yeah, I'm going to need that hair and makeup that we did on Friday because you looked way better. He couldn't help himself.
Hair and makeup, hair and makeup.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos